Hey guys, welcome back. We are continuing with L.A Noire. Kind of forgot where we were actually. I know we got a promotion. Ooh, this is kind of loud. Let me turn this down.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Let's go do a little short mission. Today has been a good day. I went to the gym, did some cardio. I need to get my cardio up, guys.
Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
He's very calm for someone who's been shot.
We'll get them for you. Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag. Shouldn't have had that second lunch.
You like killing cops?
Oh shit. 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 Shit.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th
I'm going
Street
right back
and
there
Lindley
because
Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
the fuck?
Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is car 11K. We're on the help call.
Let's go. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Yeah, you got shot. Oh no. Wow, crazy.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag. Shouldn't have had that second lunch.
You like killing cops?
Help, you're covered.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Won't help console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Let work. As per usual. I'm treating myself to a chocolate truffle because I went to the gym today. Ah, yes, I was going to the morgue. That's what I was doing. I couldn't tell you for what, though. I literally couldn't tell you for what. Nope, not in there.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please.
Yeah.
Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know. The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
There's more in this room. I just don't want to have to touch anything. Like the body or whatever else. I think I just have to try this rope. Even though I know it's not this one. This is the end. What else do I need? I've looked at her rope bands. I've done all of that. I've looked at the shoe. I've done all of that. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. Do I need to speak to him? I believe there's more to look at in there, but I can't find it, so.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. Coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Russell.
Was that my... Officer detail 103 and B.
I appreciate that it parked my car for me, because boy, if I had to do it.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
I don't know what that means.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You better not be lying to me, Eli. If I send an officer down there to find out and it turns out you wasted his time...
Hell, I ain't lying. That ain't worth lying over.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna say overalls.
You looking for some wisdom in that book of yours?
Shit.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid. Give me something, Eli.
I like braid, but I didn't rope that woman. You're not hanging this one on me, partner.
Shit.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I want to use intuition, because I need help.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
But if you could choose, what size would it be?
11s.
I think I fucked
I don't
this
like
one.
you, Eli.
I think I fucked
I
this
think you're
one.
an evil man.
I
think you try to
really
pass off
fucked
your
this.
pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn it.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
You're full of shit, Hugo. You want us to feel sorry for you? We feel sorry for your wife. The blood came from the wound in your wife's head.
Why would I lie? You can check at the workshop. You don't want to catch the real guy. You just want to blame me.
Shit.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
I need to use intuition. I actually don't trust myself at all. Shit. Let's accuse him.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Sorry. My mistake.
I can back out.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I didn't do that great in that one. Did we ever find out if he was guilty? It just sounded like it was
I
him.
have to
but-
say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Jesus. It's high stress ass environment from this weasel faced man. Yappa 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 and yelling. Usually there's like a tip at the bottom. While Hugo Muller stares down a murder charge, Michelle Muller contemplates life as an orphan. What's that got to do with me? I didn't kill her. I didn't make her die. Kill her.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant!
Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
See
that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Well, at least I have like some sense, you know? A silk stocking murderer. Ooh. Oh.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing.
Are you calmed down?
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Oh, God.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
I want to go eat somewhere like this. It looks like so intimate, you know? This car is so cute.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit, identify.
lady.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
Ooh, car chase. Love him.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Ah! Ross. What the hell?
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Shit, I missed. Shit. I saw his chest poke up and I was like, oh, I can get him. Couldn't get him. Cool.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
I'm trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
You fucking asked for it.
Oh shit, that was not fast enough. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, I shouldn't do this.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun
Keep doing that one.
on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
The hell did that happen? It's getting black and hard as hell.
At least if you put the siren on, it'll let people know what's happening before you hit them, Phelps.
Units, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
I want to do another good one because I just did a bad one twice and failed. I actually don't like failing. Like, I'm not big on like trying hard, but I also don't want to fail, you know? And I also want to explore the map, so because you can build experience points when you discover landmarks and stuff like that. So this kind of helps with that. Oh my god. Am I going all the way back to the place I tried to drive away from?
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211 in progress.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
I might not be experienced enough to do this.
You picked the
I
wrong
like to
bank
just
to rob, my friend.
put my head out and just shoot.
Move inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building.
Give me some cover!
Where is it?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Stay down!
Press fire. Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
But I'm scared. Why am I alone? I'm shitting myself.
Bronx floor police van.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Oh shit. Oh, it's not funny, but it is. It's not funny, but it is.
Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is not going good.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend. Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building. Move forward, go!
I got you down, mother... They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Of course you'll wait here.
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Of course you fucking will. Of course you're not coming. So annoying.
Bronze floor.
Your buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Come on, what's taking so long?
Because they have guns, perhaps?
Real clever, asshole! I'm gonna find you! Give it up, chump!
Where's the other one?
You're fucking toast!
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
Where is he?
There he is! Blast it!
That's it. That's all of them. Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America. Code 4.
Nice. So I know for me to like improve with the clues, I'm meant to look at facial expressions, but like it looks so bad I can't tell. So just need to like focus a lot more, I guess. But I wonder if this is actually how confusing LA is, because it's confusing as hell. One minute we're going down a side road, next minute we're going up a one-way street. Like, can you decide?
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue.
I'm not going to do this one just because I actually do want to progress with this. And then depending how well I do, I'll do some more side missions. If I do bad, I won't do more because I clearly need to focus. Oh, actually. Shit.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
That should be funny. Why am I always looking at naked women? Why am I not looking at naked men? Oh.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. Kiss the blood, BD. Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Really don't want to look at this anymore.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Okay, let's look at some evidence. Not her. Oh. What the hell is that?
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
May as well follow the trail.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
$5 for the exclusive.
Just checking if anything's standing out. Nothing is really standing out. Already looked at the hat. There's a trail. Looked at the body. Is that not just tissue? There's something to look at over here. Oh. So the music stops playing when there's nothing, like when I found all the clues. So clearly there's still clues. And the music will stop playing when I get too far. So I'm looking high and low because there's a lot of spots to check out. I'll go up the stairs as well. Trying to like piece it together in my head as well, like how it makes sense, because we're either dealing with a copycat or a serial killer that I just didn't catch. So a lot of work's going into these cases, I must say. Oh, I can't climb this. This doesn't go anywhere. There's nothing down here. Nothing over here. Cool. There's nothing in the bushes. Shit, this blood trail goes far. Well,
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
her blood is everywhere. Oh my gosh. There's a clue somewhere. I know because I walked by it here.
On it goes.
Oh, there's something shiny over there. I'll go look. Just walking around to make sure I'm not missing nothing.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Oh my god, I used a bunch of these in Jamaica. They don't work. They don't work for shit.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher. Where are you taking us? Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. I've got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
I'm walking past whatever it is.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
The trail points up.
This is insane to me. How could you even get this much blood tracked like this?
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
I'm just gonna run around here real quick, just to make sure I don't miss anything. Nope. Okay.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Continue to respond, please.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway, but doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs. Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
What are we waiting for?
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Miss Antonia Isabel Maldonado, blah, blah, blah. Antonia, further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th.
Okay, we have an address.
I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304/330 N Hill Street, Los Angeles, CA, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also to appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled date. In my experience, a woman plaintiff's presence in cases like this, one can do much to influence proceedings. And if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. Yours sincerely, Frederick D. Tatterstall, LLB, JD. So she was getting a divorce and her husband was meant to come and see her, it seems. The police would have a tough time finding me because I leave my room like this and they'd be like, her room's been turned upside down. In reality, it's just how I live.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Okay, that's everything.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
She's being dishonest.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Oh, that is some good detective work.
We can either front Angel,
That is some
seeing as the thing is pointing right at it,
Okay.
or we can check out the Eldorado one.
I think we should go to the bar before we go to see him, just in case he's like, I wasn't there. People say,
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
I hate to be that person.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
I don't want to be that person, but when I drink, don't try me. But I'm not even more aggressive. I'm actually more chill.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
We do therefore command that Angel Maldonado, the said defendant, that setting aside all other business and excuses whatsoever, you be and appear in your proper person at the Central District Court of the Superior Court of the State of California on Wednesday, the 17th day of September 1947. Next, to answer the petition of divorce from the bonds of matrimony on the grounds of cruelty brought by said Antonia Maldonado, and to show cause, if you have any, why the plaintiff, Antonia Maldonado, your wife, should not be divorced from the bonds of matrimony. Okay.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Let's use our intuition because I need help. Let's be a good cop. He hasn't lied so far.
Did she leave with anyone?
No. She wanted a cab, but my payphone ain't working, so I couldn't call her one.
Shit.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Okay, let's go get the husband.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Oh, what I'm looking for is over here. 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Ah, shit. Forgot how to box.
I got a heart. Now look, I don't want no trouble, see?
I forgot how to box. I forgot how to box.
You want to back off right now.
I forgot how to box. I'm just pressing buttons, guys. Is it X? Is it square? Ah, shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, shit. Ah, press X to dodge the attack. Sorry, folks. Oh, shit, no. I don't know how to. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to fight. I forgot how to fight. Hell. This is gonna take forever. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to fight. Maybe if I pause it, I can see the options. I've not played this game in a while. Hold on. Controls. Aim assist was on low. Put that on high. I don't. Okay, well, we're gonna do this again, and I'm
This could turn ugly.
Oh.
Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
I don't know how to fight.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Okay, so square to dodge.
I got 100 pounds in the wife. Now look, I don't want no trouble, see?
Okay, so
I got nothing to say to you.
what the fuck am I supposed to do? Shit. This is what happens when you forget the controls. I don't even know what to press. Thumbsticks? No. Okay. I'm just gonna Google it because I asked. What are the buttons? It's gonna be something like, oh, just press square.
This could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by
To initiate a fight, L2, and then press X to punch. Oh!
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh.
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, okay. This is literally why you don't. This is why you don't play multiple video games at one time.
I got 100 pounds in the wife.
Yeah.
I got. Oh.
Yeah, what you on? Keep a lid on. Complete a brawl without losing your hat. Oh.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Why would
Galloway,
you
badge number
attack the police when they
564.
burst into your
You need a
house?
prowl car at the
Shut the fuck
apartment
up and
building
don't say
330
nothing.
North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
The way you just attacked me makes me think you like to attack people.
You get the whole
so
place going over.
Pardon the
And
confusion.
talk to the neighbors.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
This will take some explaining.
The sound of this is disgusting. Oh.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Oh, that's it.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Rude as fuck. I used to work nights and I was never that rude.
No good. Nobody here.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
You almost got
LAPD.
shot.
Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last
Take that
night.
off.
I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Oh. Wait, why is this not crossed out? Let's go back to the bar and figure out what I didn't ask.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up?
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Bum took a swag of me. Put him down with my sap.
Give me a hand, I got a
I can't walk faster than him.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Recording devices into the place for him.
Phelps, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Bust in there and find the goddamn...
Five charges en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
How's your tuna fish salad?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. He drove me up to Mojave.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks. Just picked fruit market. How many slices of lemon does this place go through?
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
My eggs were runny.
Looking for policemen. You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
So,
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Extra, read all about
Isn't he the...
need a drink.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh. No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination. Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps. Now who's about to get picked?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Give yourself up! Now!
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. You never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Know how much you've not heard. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna stop recording now, so it doesn't matter how much I've not recorded, because I'm not on recording this, I'm just
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Now, before I go...
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Can I... Can I... Oh, look at that. Okay, let's stop here. I will continue the next part. I don't know how much you've missed, and I'm so sorry if you did miss it, but the microphone just stopped working and I wasn't checking. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.